G'day, I'm Brendan.
I'm Cameron.
And welcome to our cave.
Cave, hang on. We're missing something.
What?
Aren't we missing someone? Where's Scott?
Oh, Scott, you didn't know.
Why? What happened?
Well, since the Nemo review we did, Scott got in a bit of trouble. See, his partner caught him with his head down in the toilet.
No way.
You didn't see it?
No, did you get it on film?
Yeah, watch this. And Nemo, Scott, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I can't believe I missed that, friends.
How good was that?
That was awesome.
But that's what you get for giving yourself a royal flush.
Yeah, that's it. So I guess the missus got a bit on a whip now, eh?
Yeah, that's pretty much
He
it.
doesn't know how to behave himself.
That's what you get.
That means we can enjoy ourselves a bit more.
So what does it teach you guys?
Don't flush your head down the toilet.
Pretty simple rule. I've never tried it and not going to either.
I wouldn't want to, no.
But anyway, let's get to what this video is about today, guys. We're going to introduce to you an exciting new product. What is it, Cameron? Come on.
It's a GOFISH CAM. They are awesome.
GOFISH CAM. What, your name, Cam?
No, yeah, my name is Cam, but it is a GOFISH CAM.
Cam, short for camera.
Yeah, that's it. 100%.
So, we've teamed up. We've got to let you know straight away that at the moment, On Point Adventures has had what I'd call the privilege of teaming up with GOFISH CAM as an official site sponsor. Now, these cameras are fantastic. There's heaps of good stuff about them, but what we've also met is some fantastic new friends, haven't we, Cameron?
We have, yeah, indeed.
And who are they?
No, I'll let you tell the story. You do storytelling better than what I do, so.
Righto, so it's Adrian and Louise from Keeping It Real TV. Now, if you haven't checked out Adrian and Louise from Keeping It Real, jump down into the description below and we've put a nice link there to go check them out. Give them some love, subscribe. But what I think we need to get quickly into is this, the GOFISH CAM, and a bit about it. So as you can see from Cameron showcasing it fantastically, it comes in a magnificent little box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bore you with the tech spec in a minute, because I'm the boring guy who knows all the features. Cameron's the exciting guy who's actually gone out and used this camera and got some fantastic footage, and I'm going to let him tell you a little bit about that right now.
Well, the first experience I had with it, I put the GOFISH CAM onto my fishing line, and you wouldn't believe it, I sent it down, and next minute a King George whiting comes along and bites the camera. The footage is wicked, incredible. I had no idea what was down there, but with this GOFISH CAM, I not only see the fish bite my bait on my lure, I also get to enjoy watching it afterwards.
Bit like that.
A bit like, yeah, a bit like that, yeah.
Should we, before we get into the boring stuff, should we roll some footage of what we've found as well as what Adrian and Louise have found?
I think so.
All right, let's get to that. So now you've seen what this little baby can do. I'm going to put this boxed one away. I'm going to get the one that we've unboxed and we've used, and I'm going to show you exactly not only about it, but exactly how to use it and how we've found to iron out some of the small issues that we've found with it. So let's get to it. I'll put this one back here. And here's the one we've opened. So as you can see straight away, This is a fantastic streamlined little camera, okay? It's super easy to use, it's simple to fit out, and let's get to me showing you exactly how to use this little fella. So I'm gonna pinch that off your cam. So as you can see with the GOFISH cam, we've got this fantastic little cone at the rear of the camera. All we're gonna do, make sure it's screwed on nice and tight. We're gonna undo it. I'll give you that one, Cam.
Thanks, mate.
As you can see on the inside here, we've got fantastic O-rings the whole way up. Now that keeps the water out, okay? We're gonna look at the back of the camera here, okay? And what you're gonna see is you're gonna see this little fella here, okay? Center is off. To one side is night vision, and that's right, night vision mode, and the other side is standard daylight recording. You've got the little red button here that I'm pointing at, okay, and that little red button there is simply your on and off. But that's not where it stops with this camera. So this camera is full of features. So it's not only going to shoot in 720 frames, it's going to shoot in 1080 60 frames or 1080 30 frames a second. And each one of those is quickly adjustable by just holding down this little red button. The different colored lights is going to tell you what mode it's in. And that's simply read the instructions like I was told to by Cameron on the first night we ever had them, and away we went. It was really that simple. Now, the first thing you're going to notice about this GOFISH cam as well is that the lens here is a polycarbonate lens. So why have they used polycarbonate? That's a good question, because as we know, glass is a whole lot more resistant to scratching. Polycarbonate, you can get a very good seal. It's just that simple. I'm not going to put it in any more complicated terms than that. As soon as they tried putting glass in here, Brandon and co over in the factory in America, I'll lean back on that rock, that was nice and comfy. They couldn't get a good seal around this, okay? And so that's why they've stuck with polycarb. The good news is all these parts here are completely interchangeable and very cheap to buy. Now to run this GOFISH cam, you tie your main line to the back end, and of course your lure, your bait, whatever it may be, to the front end. The quick trick here is always make sure that the line going from this end to your rod is a lot stronger than your line going from the camera to your bait. So if you do get snagged, you can break that line down that end and away you go, you keep your camera, okay? Now these are great for trawling, but as you can see, and this is where we found a few little teething problems, you've got tiny little wings here, okay? Now these wings are fine if you're just dropping the camera down, aren't they, Cam?
Perfectly fine.
They don't rock around, they do everything perfect. They lay beautifully down onto the ocean floor like that, and as you can see, they're perfectly weighted. Look at that, always returns to center. The problem though when you're slow trolling, okay, so when you're trolling below 2 knots, which you may be doing for, let's say, your trout, your redfin and so forth, the camera does like getting a bit of a waft, okay? So all you've got to do is you go down to your local top tire place, your wheel place, sticky dots for the wheel balancing, and just put the smallest one you can underneath here on the direct center, and she'll sit true every single time. Now, what are you holding here, Cameron?
I'm holding a float for the GOFISH cam.
Why would you use that?
Oh, simple. If you're floating some baits, maybe some tailor baits behind the surf, you can easily see them biting the line.
That's exactly right. So with the use of this here, okay, so this slides on as simple as this. We go, fits into the fins for a nice snug, that can't rotate, and then as soon as that hits the water, bang, it's directly up and down. So when your bait is directly below this camera, it is getting every single piece of the pie. And I like getting every piece of the pie, can you tell? But look, let's get into some other parts about this camera. We'll put him back there. Okay, so as we've mentioned with this camera here, the specifications are you're pretty much going to get an 1.5 hour recording time out of each battery. The battery's going to take roughly, look, we heard 1 hour, it takes us 2 hours to get this battery charged, okay? You're going to have to download the GOFISH app immediately unless you want a GOFISH watermark on your videos, as you would have seen in some of ours. We don't particularly mind because we think it's quite an attractive logo, but look, it's something we may do without in the future. The GOFISH app on this works wirelessly. So when this camera is got the blob on and the back of the camera is above the water, you can actually wirelessly transmit a live video straight to your phone so you can see exactly what's happening below that bait. Okay, now I just want to get this exactly right. 150 meters waterproof. That's why I wanted to make sure I got it right, because it sounds unbelievable, but no, this strong little camera, 150 meters waterproof. That's no joke, okay? Look, I think the night vision on this is a good thing as well, hey Cam?
Awesome. I can just remember a couple of years ago, I was fishing over at Rottnest. Me and my mate got over to Rottnest, dropped our baits. Within 5 minutes, we had 2 dewies, one on each rod.
Should we put a photo of that below?
We should, yeah.
All right, check this out. Here we go. How's that for a dewie that Cam got?
It was awesome. And you know, I only wish I had the GoFish Cam then to be able to relive that experience and watch that dewie taking my base.
Now, the other thing you're going to notice with this, if you don't get into the settings immediately, and this is the last little bit I'm going to give before a bit of a conclusion on this camera, is the fact that this will record in 1 minute intervals unless you change that via the wireless app. Now, the reason it does that is so you don't have 500 minutes of consistent footage to go through. Not that you can, because of the obviously hour and a half run time. But I'm going to tell you why you don't want to use that quickly, and that's because in between each one of those minute videos, you do get 3 seconds or so of lag. Okay, and that's 3 seconds of unrecorded stuff. So in that 3 seconds, which we know if anything can go wrong, will go wrong. If you get that strike or you miss that fish in those 3 seconds, you don't see it.
That's it.
So let's give a conclusion. Here we are banging on about this particular camera, and personally, do I think it's great? I do. What about you, Cam?
I love it.
Now, as you know, with OnPoint, we don't just say we love stuff for the sake of saying we love stuff. Go check our other videos out of products that we've purchased and essentially items that we've received to do reviews on, and see how honest we really are. If we don't like something, Cameron, what happens?
We give an honest review.
We tell you, all right?
That's it.
So we're not just boasting about this for the sake of boasting. These are cracking cameras. And what I hope that our reviews, our very honest reviews, including the ones that haven't been so, I guess you could say, nice towards other people, I hope what that does, it installs confidence in you guys that we're not just here to sell a product, we're here to use a product. If a product doesn't stand up to what we want it to do, it's simply not making the cut. I'm going to leave you with that as my thoughts. Cam, do you have anything else you'd like to say?
Yeah. How do we purchase one of these cams, Bren?
Well, here I am banging on about that, and that's the most important thing. The best way to do it is head over actually to Adrian and Louise's site at Keeping It Real Fishing. We're going to put the link down below again. You jump on their website and they've got all the GoFish Cam accessories plus some other cool stuff that you really actually do want to check out. It's a very easy to use site. It's Australian based. The shipping is lightning fast. In fact, I swear Louise must almost live at the bloody post office, Cam.
Yeah, pretty much.
We got ours sent out after a bit of correspondence, and was in 3 days from Queensland to Perth. I had these sitting on my desk and I almost had to chase the postie down the road because he was going to nick off without giving them to me. What do you reckon, Cameron? We leave it there?
I reckon we do. So guys, don't remember.
Do remember.
Do remember, yeah.
Oh, they definitely don't remember.
Yeah, don't remember. Please do remember to like, subscribe, and head over to Keeping It Real and like and subscribe to their channel as well, because they're fantastic people, and I think you're going to love them.
They also get some awesome northern species.
They do, yeah. I'm quite jealous about that. On the Great Barrier Reef most of the time.
Most of the time, that's right. But yeah, as Cameron said, head over there, like, subscribe, and give us a bit of love as well if you don't mind, and we'll all be good. So guys, as I said, any more questions about this, leave a comment below, because we'll answer almost every single one of them if we can possibly get to them. We have got email address as well in the channel description. Any questions, send us a question, because we want to answer them. Guys, until then, how about we go, Cameron? But everyone, keeping it real.
Catch you later, guys.
See you later.
Bye.